Welcome to Mascoma High School for today's game against Stevens. I'm your host, August Abbott. I haven't been on the show in a while, but I'm glad to be back. I'm joined on the field hockey stream by Carter Goodness. If you want to see him and check out what the field hockey girls are doing, that is on Mascoma Schools. YouTube channel, same as this. Got quite a matchup here today. I haven't seen Stevens play before, but I've heard some very good things about their team. This should be an interesting match. All right, there's the kickoff. It's 11 moving forward. Past 20. Stuck in the corner. All right, they're building it in the back. All right, making it forward. This is all right. We're right there. It's good. All right, here's number 2. Oh, stolen by Stevens. All the way to the far side. And it's out. Thrown in by Hank, number 11. Revision, number 18. Stevens possession. Mascoma possession. Stolen. Back to Stevens. A header. Wow. Another one. Excellent save by Mascoma goalie Nick DeFelice, number 24. Back to Stevens' possession. 13 moving forward, almost taken by Reese York. Stevens having a difficult time getting past Mascoma defense. Nice job by DeFelice again. Lots of juggling going on in there. And, Stevens' possession. Nice job by DeFelice. Ooh, 2 down. Right, here's the kick. Blocked by Stevens' goalie. DeFelice sending it back over. And Stevens bringing it back. And that's out. And out by Mascoma. Here's a throw in. Number 16. Oh, that's out. Just like to mention, we have Mascoma photographer Storm Budson here today covering the game. If you're interested in seeing his work, that's at Storm Budson on Instagram. Oh, nice. Good save by Nick. Oh, here's Bryce Porter, and it's out. Stevens in possession, moving forward. And retaken by Mascoma, but it's out. Here's the throw. Nice Mascoma block, but Stevens regains possession. Excellent footwork there. Number 16 way at the edge. Over to 18 in the opposite corner. And it's out. Here's DeFelice with the goal kick. Over to Bryce Porter in the back. And it's out. Here's Nico Deserano. And Stevens' possession, pushing forward. Nice! That's number 10, Jack Weston. '18 around the edge. Saved by DeFelice. Stevens towards the back. DeFelice again. Bryce Porter in the back. And Stevens possession. Well, Stevens pushing through here, but Mascoma regains possession. And that's out on Mascoma. Stevens with the throw in. Nice shot on goal, but got by DeFelice. Stevens really building it up in the back. No, moving forward now. And there it goes. All right, here's the corner kick for Stevens. And still with Stevens. Nice by Reese York there. And that's out. Here's the throw in by Cameron Bissonette. Stolen by Stevens. And that's out again. Cameron Bissonette. Admirable shot on goal, but far over. Nice block by Jack Weston, number 10. And it's out again. Stevens with the throw in. Oh, Stevens having trouble. Nice. Bryce Porter takes possession. And back to Stevens. Stevens moving back forward. Nice by DeFelice. Ooh. Stolen by Cameron Bissonette. Nice work. It's a throw in for Stevens. Regained by Mascoma. Back to Stevens. It's number 16 in the corner for Stevens. All the way over back to Paul Wilson for Mascoma. Here's Stevens bringing it around the side. Stevens throw in. Back to Mascoma. Oh. All right, here the Stevens throw in.
Carter, a little faster if you have to cut real fast back to that wide. Always have that camera getting ready. I don't know if you want to. Hank, watch you! Hank, watch you! Other than that, you're doing great.
Corner kick.
Once they get back out there, run it back out. Make sure the camera starts and ends like the middle. Yeah, and you can call him if you want.
Here's Reese York.
Where you want that camera to kind of go back to. You can do that quietly, however you know.
Another shot on goal by Stevens. And here's the goal kick by DeFelice. Stolen by Stevens. Moving towards the goal, blocked by Jack Weston, number 10. Oh, Mascoma stuck in the corner. And it's out, thrown in by Stevens.
Way to recover, Paul!
Stevens stuck in the corner.
Good recovery!
All right, here's the corner kick. There it goes. Nice header by Ian. And a shot far over. That was Ian Massacre, number 18. Here's DeFelice again. Over on the side, there's Bissonette. And out by Stevens. Nice throw in by Hank Jalot, but it's back to Stevens. And way in the corner. Excellent work by Jack Weston. He really is an incredible player. Here's the corner kick for Stevens. And caught by... Caught by DeFelice. And it's back in. Oh, Reese York made some real good progress there, but it's back. Another great save.
Up on that, Nico.
There's Paul Wilson. And back to Stevens. Oh.
Good job, Nico.
Nice job, Nico Desperano in the corner. There's number 21, Ben Parkinson. And another great catch. DeFelice is really proving himself today. Way in the back to Bissonette. And back to Stevens. Way down to number 16 and caught by DeFelice. Here's Bissonette. Over to York. Oh. All right, here's York. And Cole Clark chasing number 1, but that's out. Mascoma has a real shot at the goal here for possibly the first time this match. Here's York in the corner. York 14 way over to Cole Clark, number 1. And stolen by Stevens, heading back toward the Mascoma side. Mascoma back in possession. That's Wilson. And DeFelice here. Block shot to Bryce Porter.
Good work, Jack. Hey, drop in now.
Having some video issues here. Please hold with us for 1 second. Well, I guess this is what commentating is really for. You know, the history of commentating dates back to radio shows when you didn't have any video. You just had to listen and try to figure out what was going on. So I'm going to do my best to explain it to you. Right now we have DeFelice kicking. From the goal, that was a goal kick. Stevens. Stevens. Possession from Stevens, moving around the backside of the field. Moving forward. That's a shot on goal. Saved by DeFelice. DeFelice. Oh, we've got video again. Wonderful. Got Stevens moving into the corner. Nice block by number 8. And that's out. That was number 6, my bad. Nico Deserano. All right, here's York, 14. With a throw-in to Porter, taken by Stevens. Nice block by York. And that is out. Here's York again with the throw-in. York surveying his opportunities, but not seeing a lot. There's Porter in the back. And... oh, it was looking like Stevens had it, but York with an excellent recovery there. And that's out on Stevens again. So here's York. York's doing a great job today. There we go, Stevens at the corner. Ooh. The shot on goal by number 2, Porters, but very high. All right, here's the Stevens goalie here. Stevens working their way back to the Mascoma side. And out in the corner. Excellent block by Timmy Torville, 27. All right, here's the Stevens throw-in. And that's out again. All right, here's a corner kick for Stevens. There's Torville again. And back to Stevens. Oh. Got outside of the group of Mascoma players, but out into the corner. Here's Nico Deserano from Mascoma throwing in. Possession Stevens. What was the shot? It's high. Stevens moving in. There's Jack West in number 10. Oh, Stevens again. And Stevens is out. All right, D Felice with the goal kick. There it is to Delow. And then Stevens in the back. All the way back. Stevens 5 moving forward. Nice shot. Great tip off. All right, there's Deserano right on the edge. Wow, that was a great shot. Stevens again. Another shot saved by D Felice.
Position ourselves off the second ball, please.
And here's Stevens on the back end, struggling to make it past Mascoma's defense. There we go. Mascoma back in possession. There's Cameron Bissonette. And back to Stevens. Yeah, there it goes.
The ball's over. We got to be able to position ourselves on top of the ball, right? So if the ball's over there, I want you over on that side of the field, right?
Here's number 6. Loisel for Stevens. Throwing it back to 17. A long shot. Amazing block. Oh my God. What a great, truly incredible work by number 10, Jack Weston. Stevens again way in the back. Reese York. Oh. There's a shot. Not quite. Steve Felice to York. Nice work, York. Here's Porter. And Stevens again. Oh, there's a call. Here's Delow. Bissonette. Back to Stevens. Nice long shot. Header from Deserano. But it's out. All right, we're looking at a corner from Stevens. This is number 7, Casey Morin. All right, D Felice. Way over in the corner.
Don't forget about halftime.
Delow. Over to Deserano. And number 5, Jack Weston bringing it away from the goal.
Anyway, you're good. Half timer.
Here it is from the corner. Nice save by D. Phillies yet again. Really just saving one after another. Here's Stevens again in the center. Weston doing some great work. And over to Deserano way in the back. There's 10, Weston. Nice work by York. Over to Massacre. Here's Porter. All right, Stevens way in the back again. All right, here's York on the edge. York throwing in. Oh, 2 players there, but back to Stevens. All the way back to Stevens. Mascoma's been showcasing some great defense this game, especially from number 10, Weston, and D. Felice, who I believe is 24. There's a nice header by Stevens, I gotta say. And D. Felice again. Stevens bringing it forward. Deserano and York are on him. Oh, a stubble. York has got it. Still with Stevens. And it's out. Here's G. Felice with the goal kick. Over to York. Immediately fighting for Stevens for it. Clark over here. It's Massacre. Clark. No, pass Porter back to Stevens. Nice work guarding by DeLow. And way in the corner. Another goal kick by D. Felice. Kudos from the coaches to Timmy Torville. Here's Bissonette on the side. Over to Massacre. And back to Stevens, moving forward rapidly. There's 5. Saved by D. Felice. And stolen by Stevens. Moving back to number 5 again. Gotta learn that guy's name. That's high. All right, here's York. York over to Porter. Clark in the corner. No, it's out. Almost. All right, here's York on the side. And goalie's got it. Here's Weston in the front.
One's got to step.
Over to the side, 5. And it's high. And in the ditch. All right, that's halftime, folks. All right, welcome back to the Mascoma soccer game against Stevens. We're now in the second half. This has been quite an interesting game. I've got Storm Budson here to share his thoughts. Storm Budson, what do you think of the game so far?
I've been taking pictures of field hockey, so I don't have any thoughts of the game so far.
Oh, well, what are your thoughts of the field hockey game?
It's been good. It's been good, and we have Carter Goodness commentating it right now.
That's great. The game has started, though. There was the kickoff. We've got Stevens here. After the second Storm statement, we do have Carter Goodness over on the field hockey stream. If you know anyone, go check it out. If you know Carter Goodness, check it out. If you don't know Carter Goodness, you should check it out. He's a great guy. All right, here's Stevens. Weaving through a maze of Mascoma players here. And there's DeFelice. There it is to York. Delow over by Porter, but this is Serrano. And Porter way in the corner fighting Stevens. I'm not sure whose that is. It appears to be Mascoma's. Here's York in the corner. Or on the side. All right, here's Stevens bringing it back. And Felice keeping it on the field. Here's Porter. Nice, Porter. Pushing towards the Stevens goal. Oh. That was close, though. That was great progress by Porter. Stevens here on the side. And here's Bissonette. Delow. It's Delow. Delow again on the side. Oh. Stevens pushing toward the goal. Nice back foot. Great work by DeFelice. All right, Stevens coming back. There's the low guarding. Shot on goal, but no good. Stevens pushing in the corner. And there's York regaining possession. Way down the side. Stevens again. And that's out. Here's Bissonette. Over to Massacre. Nice interception by Bissonette. And Stevens again. Long shot. Shot by Wilson. Here's Bissonette. And Stevens moving back in. Oh. That'll be a shot. No. Hank DeLoe has been showing his skills this game as an excellent defender. Stevens 7 in the corner. Whoa. A shot right off the rim. Bounced back at another one too high. There's York. Back over Stevens. And Porter. Porter going for it. Jeez, he's booking it. Okay, okay. It's in! That's a score for the Royals. Excellent work, Bryce Porter.
Excellent finish, Bryce. Ian, great job.
All right, here's Stevens. DeLoe to Porter. Porter down, but oh. Play continues. Wow. Amazing work by York. And way down the edge. Got a warning from the refs on an unidentified Stevens player. Here's York. And header by DeLoe. Wilson on the ball. It's quite the shot by Stevens. Wow. Here we go. Bryce Porter, number 2, pushing in. He was close.
Hey, good try, Bryce. Well done, Bryce. Good pressure.
Here we are. Back on the Mascoma side. There's DeLoe. Over to Wilson. Almost set the golf cart over here. All right, Stevens throwing back in. Nice shot, Wilson. Over to Porter. Stevens takes it. Oh. Failed pass by Stevens goes out. Here's York. Over to... Taken by Stevens. Here's Wilson. Weston, number 10. Bissonette on the side. And that's out. York throwing in to Massacre. Stevens in the corner. Jack Weston. He does it again. Oh my God. That was quite the event. Slight injury on the field. But the medic is not being called.
No, I predict.
All right, here's Stevens with the ball from the ref. York. Bissonette. Great job from Bissonette. Way down the field. Stevens struggling to get past the low. Bouncing all over the place. Ooh. All right, taking it from Stevens. That's out. Here's Stevens 13, throwing in. Wilson with the header. Over to Bissonette, back to Stevens. Nice job, York. Bissonette, a shot on goal. No good. Right there's the low. Bissonette, back to Wilson. Way down the field. Nice shot by Torville back. Way out in the corner. Stevens bringing it in. All right, here's a kick from DeFelice. Stevens steals possession. Nice job, Weston. Wild shot by Stevens. There's Porter. Stevens bringing it back. Nice job by Torville. Massacre brings it out. Stevens throwing in. Excellent steal by Mascoma. And regained by Stevens. Oh, there's Bissonette. Stevens again. And Porter. Oh, Porter. Nice header by Wilson. And that is not out. Excellent job by number 5 for Mascoma. Nice, York. Steven brings it back. Nice job, DeLow. Over to number 5. Nice, Wilson. And there's Porter. Almost got a chance to bring it back down to Stevens. Maybe we will anyway. Here's York. Oh. And out. Number 1, Clark. Could not quite get there in time. Good effort, though. Here's York throwing in. All right, Porter. Ooh, blocked. Stevens. No way, that's not out. It's good. It's good. Here's Wilson. There it goes. There's York. And Porter takes it out. Here's Stevens. Nice job, Wilson. All right, here's the corner. All right, here's Stevens, 7. Stevens moving around the edge. Nice steal by DeLow. Porter getting in there.
Yeah, they're only.
Nice work by York. DeLow brings it way back. Long shot all the way back to DeFelice. Nice. Nice setup by York, but it is back to Porter fighting Stevens yet again. He really does like pushing himself into enemy territory, it seems. There's Torville in the corner, and that's out. Stevens barely keeping it in. Here's Clark throwing in. Never mind. Here's York throwing in. Nice kick by Stevens. Here's York again. There's Weston. And DeLow. Some spectators. Nice header by Wilson. This is number 5. Excellent job. Wow. Stevens pushing back. Here's Wilson. And that's up. Throwing in. Missed header straight to DeLow. And that's out again. Here's DeLow. We out to York. Way on this side. There's Bissonette fighting. Still in. Stevens moving forward. Here's 11. Shot on goal. No good. A lot of high shots today. There's the kick from DeFelice. Porter on it as usual. There's York trying his best. Porter again. Oh. All right, that was a call. Here's York. There it is, Torville. Massacre. Torville again. 5 keeping it in. Way back. Nice job, Deserano. Here's Weston. Massacre. And Porter. Oh. We're still going. Stevens. It's a shot, but it's no good. A few substitutions going on. Here's DeFelice. And back to the Stevens goal. There we go. Nice work by DeLow. Back to Stevens. Right. Ooh. Weir's still good. I take that back. Here's York with the throw in. There it goes. Stevens bringing it back. Nice job by Deserano. Wow. It's an athletic performance by DeFelice. Stevens goalie. Here's number 7 bringing it through. Another shot blocked by DeFelice. Heading towards the corner. Here's Torville. It's out. Corner kick for Stevens. Nice job, DeFelice. And that's up. Immediately brought back in by DeLow and immediately out again. All right, here we go. Throwing for Stevens. There's DeLow. Another shot saved by the police. I don't know how many shots he saved today, but it must be like 20. He's been doing great. Alright, there's Weston. Weston has also been doing an amazing job of blocking, and there's DeFelice again. 21 or something. Massacre. Nice job. Over in the corner. Nice job, Massacre. There's 5. If I bring it home, wow. Right, Massacre in the corner. Stevens bringing it back. York! Jack Weston doing an excellent job guarding number 7 there. Here's Deserano. Oh. Possession back to Stevens. York! That was a call. Possession moves to Stevens. There it is. Nice job, DeFelice. All right, there's the spread. Way back to Stevens. Stevens back almost immediately. Another shot, no good. You know, this is turning out to be quite the match. Here we have Carter Goodness, here to share his opinions.
Hello, everybody. I'm Carter Goodness. Honestly, I'm just here for Jack Weston. That's my goat out there. Is he doing great, August?
Jack Weston has been doing an amazing job. I think we can all agree Jack Weston might be the MVP player this season.
That is what we like to hear.
I have one question. What would the verity of that statement be?
Can you please provide a definition for that word?
The state of being true.
I think it is correct. Here's Torville in the corner, and it's out. Nice job there by Massacre. And a score by Stevens. With only 6 minutes left on the clock, the outcome of this game is looking significantly less ambiguous. That remains to be seen, though. A lot can happen in 6 minutes. Especially with a player like Jack Weston! This live stream is brought to you by Mascoma AV. I'm your host, August Abbott. We have Hunter McCarthy running camera. He's been doing some excellent camera work. And we have Junior and Carter Goodness running the field hockey stream. And Jack Weston. Special thanks to Jack Weston and Jaden Bates. And Amelia Furbich, producer. We have Stevens getting... Oh. Excellent work by Bissonette there, keeping Stevens away from the Mascoma goal. Here's number 5 way at the edge. And it's out. There's Bissonette at the edge. Stevens again. Nice job, Weston. Excellent work, DeLow. And there's 5. Stevens' possession. That's a call for DeLow. All right, here's York. York. Wow. All the way down to the far corner.
Pack it in. Nothing down line. Lock it in. Lock it in. Hank, 10 on your right shoulder. Right shoulder. Sawyer, up in 18. Leo, nothing over you.
Nice work, DeLow.
Good. We're up.
And it's out. Here's DeLow bringing it back in. Here is York bringing it back in. There we go. That looks good. There's DeLow. Stevens. Stevens brings it back. Here's Torville. Right on the edge, and it's out. Oh, throwing it back in a little bit early. It's all right, though. Here we go. York! York's been doing a great job. Here's Porter. Massacre. Way back on the Mascoma side. There's Weston and DeFelice. We have 2.5 minutes left here. There's Bissonette. DeLow. Nice work, DeLow. Way back to Bissonette. Nope. Stevens. Stevens weaving through. That's going to be a shot. Another goal for Stevens. All right, here's Porter. York! There's Porter. Whoa. It's a call on York. Here we go. Weston getting in there. Jack Weston. All right. Well, that's the match. Thank you all for watching. This was brought to you by Mascoma AV. You can follow us on Instagram and YouTube. Here's Seth Marat signing out.